my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? So as we all know, the legendary singer Angie Stone passed away allegedly in a car crash. Either it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. However, there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on surrounding Miss Angie Stone's death. You know what I mean? So one conspiracy theory that has come up was someone is alleging that Angie Stone was dead before the car crash. So, hold on you guys, I'm getting some things together. But what I want to do in this video is, I'm going to do a reading to see if it was the car crash that killed Angie or was she dead before the car crash. Now you guys know, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. Let me see if this can get right up. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now, and this lighter will not light. It's probably too cool in the room for the lighter to light at that time, so we'll just have to do it without the sage this time. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Hi, sweetie. Celestine Williams. How you doing, sweetie? Anyways, what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to put in the chat. Do you guys believe that Angie was dead before the car crash, or do you believe it was the car crash that killed her? Anyways, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and we're gonna ask Spirit. Doing good. That's good to hear, sweetie. We're gonna ask Spirit. I'm going to shuffle these cards. Spirit, was Angie Stone dead before the car crash or after? Was it the car crash that killed Angie Stone, or was it something else, Spirit? Talk to me. Okay, somebody else is writing something. Let me see what you guys are saying. It's possible that she had a medical issue. Yeah, so that's what I want the cards to tell me. I want the cards to tell me what exactly caused Angie Stone's death. Spirit, come on, tell me. What caused Angie Stone's death? Was it a medical issue? Was it black magic? Was it the car crash? Because some people are saying they believe that it was black magic too. What happened, Spirit? What caused her death? We're going to get this clarified tonight, see what exactly killed Miss Legendary Singer Angie Stone. Rest in peace to her. I was so sad when I heard this, when I heard the news of her car crash. And then, not to mention, now they're saying that she was the only one that was killed in the crash. It was other people in the crash, but they didn't die. I don't know how true that is, but this is what I'm hearing. Alright, so we get ready to pull the cards, because I'm pulling the energy shifted. Spirit, what happened to Miss Angie Stone? Please tell us what was her cause of death. We're going to find this out tonight. Alright, we're ready to pull the cards. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, let me see what you guys are saying before I pull these cards. Okay, I ain't saying no more stuff. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the video so far. Let me see something. We got a cup here. We got the Ace of Cups. So it's like some kind of a cup. And then before that, you got the Ten of Wands, which is she was working. I'm feeling like this had to do with work. This is work related. And I'm feeling like, okay, let me see. Somebody gave her something. This is what I'm feeling like. Because like this, usually like the Ace of Cups can mean, you know, new love or creativity or all that other crap. But I don't know, for some reason when I look at this cup, I just feel like somebody offered her like a drink or something that she ingested. Yeah, see? You see how you got the Ten of Swords that came up? Somebody gave her something, and that's what caused her death. It wasn't the crash. Now, I don't know if she was dead before the crash, but what I'm seeing right here is, like I said, somebody gave her something, I'm feeling like. But let me pull some more cards just to be sure. That caused, yeah, it caused medical issues. Somebody, but it wasn't natural. It wasn't like she naturally had issues. I feel like somebody either poisoned her or drugged her. Matter of fact, this is what led to her being hospitalized like a few days before that. You know what I mean? But this time, it killed her. Like, she was slipped something twice. It was different. It was at least 3 people involved in this unaliving of Angie Stone. She was murdered. I mean, I don't want to... There's no other way I can put it. What are you guys saying in the comments? I also think that those contracts are being called in. Maybe. Maybe we can look at that. But what I'm seeing here, there was at least 3 people involved in this. I'm seeing that it was a team of people that cooperated. Probably a couple of the people that work with her or something. Yeah, somebody was being sneaky about her death. Somebody, like the person who planned her death was not there at the scene. You know what I mean? This is what I'm feeling like. This was cut. The crash was to cover up her death. You want, because, all right, you see how you got the 7 of swords right here? It was planned. It was pre-planned. They was gave her something. The crash was to cover up her death. You know what I mean? They wanted to get Angie Stone gone because they felt like she was being a B word by exposing them and putting out there, and they couldn't escape. You know what I mean? Her putting them out there and putting out certain secrets. She was talking too much. You know what I mean, about her money and her royalties. She was talking too much, and they was like, "Well, we gotta block her from that. We gotta put a stop to that." Yeah. So somebody exacted revenge on her. There was a man that exacted revenge on her, but his mentality was that her star, like her career has to be end, and she has to be silenced. It was like a higher up, somebody higher up. Like I said, we've been through this. Every time I pull on Miss Angie Stone, it talks about her boss, some kind of higher up that's involved in this. This is what I'm seeing. I'm feeling like what my gut is saying. I'm feeling like somebody gave her something that caused like a heart attack or something. I keep feeling like something happened where she went into cardiac arrest, but she was given something to make her go into cardiac arrest. This is what I'm feeling like. I mean, I don't know. This is just what my gut is saying. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Dialysis, something about dialysis. She had been sick, and she also said they put a needle in her arm, and it was stuck in there. Ooh. Goodness. What's up, Chelsea Davis? Let me finish pulling. I didn't know that, though. Thank you for telling me that, Johnny. I didn't know that. Okay, so somebody had to cover their tracks, but like but let me see. Okay, somebody had to cover their tracks because she was putting them out there. So they set it up to make it look like it was a vehicle accident. You know what I mean? This was to keep the secrets, to keep their secrets from getting out, as well as to keep the her real cause of death. You got the harem. I think it was an old man that had something to do with this. Like I said, go watch my previous videos. You'll see who I've named in this, because they wanted to remain rich. You know what I mean? They wanted to keep resources for themselves. Like I said, it was a bunch of secrets she knew on them. They was trying to also block her creativity. You know what I mean? It was a man that's extremely untrustworthy. You cannot trust him. He's very dangerous. You know, he's very sneaky. He's very money hungry. He will do anything, including commit a murder, in order to win. He's very competitive. He's always in competition with people. You know what I mean? And he has many options to get you touched. He don't have to be there at the scene. You know what I mean? There were struggles. There was a struggle going on. You know what I mean? They seen that this was the only way that they could keep all the money to themselves. I think she was fighting with this man over money. You know what I mean? They seen that this was the way to keep all the money to themselves. And I feel like he was somewhere far away at the time, so that nobody could connect the murder back to him. He didn't take his hands and do it, but he had somebody do it. I don't know. It keeps coming across every time I read from Miss Angie Stone. You know what I mean? But all alleged. You know, I'm just interpreting the cards and I'm feeling some things in my gut. Let me see what you guys are saying. Messing with her bag. She said they were blackmailing her. Clive Davis was her boss. I did a video on whether Clive Davis. I did a video last night on whether Clive Davis had anything to do with her death. Please go check that out. That could give you some answers. Blackballed. They blackballed her? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Let's get back to the reading. Thank y'all for telling me that. But I didn't know. Yep. See, look. The Aries, the boss, but he's a dictator. He abuses his authority. He's violent. He's very controlling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody that's head of the music company, or at least like real high up in the music business, that was messing with her royalties. You got the Temperance. Now you see there's a mixing of something. I don't know. When I look at this card, I feel like somebody put something in her drink. Like I keep saying, he had somebody put something in her drink. This boss of hers. Had somebody put something in her drink because he didn't want the past coming back to haunt him. He's a fire sign, no, an Aries, because the zodiac sign for the emperor is Aries, and then you got the page of wands, which is fire sign energy. Yeah, he wanted to kill her. He wanted to cause her death. This is what I'm saying, so that he could keep everything. He wanted to keep all the money and resources for himself. This is what I'm saying, allegedly. She felt like a slave to the music industry. You know what I mean? She felt like she was kept down, like you said, blackballed. This is what I'm saying. She was starting to communicate that with the world, and he was like, that's a foolish decision. You should know that I'm gonna come after you if you sit up there telling everybody that you didn't get the money you supposed to thought you had. You know what I mean? Like, he has to keep up with appearances, and he has to always win. You know what I mean? So he's like, oh, and we're not doing that. Okay, we gotta put a stop to you. And so they caused this tragic accident. But see, here's the thing. She was drugged, or at least, like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. She was drugged before the accident. Now, whether she died before the accident, or if she went in a cardiac arrest and maybe that caused the accident, I'm not sure. But it wasn't a car crash, or at least not at first. It wasn't just the car crash. Let's just say that. The car crash alone didn't cause it, but it may have contributed. Yeah, there was a very shady businessman behind this. That she was shaking up his foundation, and he had to do something quick. You know what I mean? He had to make sure that she didn't talk anymore. He had to defeat her. He had to get her gone, because so he waged war on her. Like, basically, you see how you got the traveling thing. He used the vehicle accident. He's very good. He's very cunning at getting people gone. And what's crazy is he usually makes people overdose. He usually makes people overdose so that it doesn't look like it was murder. He has ways. You'll never guess it was murder with him. He'll sacrifice you in ways where it look like you committed either accidental suicide or real suicide. The hermit. He has a double life. They had a falling out. He was stalking. He had somebody stalk Miss Angie Stone prior to all of this. You know what I mean? Because she tried to get away from him. Let me see here. She had the skills, but he kept her money. Yep, he kept her money, and she was not able to prosper in her career. He kept her down. So this is what I'm seeing in the cards. So we're out of cards, so I'm going to end the reading here. But what I am going to say is, to answer the original question, was Angie Stone dead before the car crash? I can't say for certain she was, but what I can say, I'm seeing in the cards something else contributed to her death outside of the car crash. She was given something. She was either poisoned or drugged, which I feel like led to the car crash, or the car crash might have been staged, to cover that up. But that was not the only thing. This isn't a simple freak accident that Angie Stone was involved in. This is what my cards are saying. Her poor family poisoned. Who was driving? I don't know. Someone in that vehicle had to give it to her. That's what I'm feeling. He had somebody working for him in that vehicle. He has to be a high-level warlock. Clive has many bodies under his belt. Yeah, it's sad, right? But like I said, I done 3 readings on Miss Angie Stone, and it keeps coming back that it wasn't a simple car crash. You get what I'm saying, guys? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that the car crash wasn't, just the car crash at least, wasn't the way Miss Angie Stone left this world? Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. Have a good one, my babies.